To have a really big yes, you need to have a strong no.
Yes.
Even this morning, it was very interesting because I have another YouTube channel called Strategic Basics, which is also AI enhanced with B-roll and music. And yeah, it's pretty nice for a show kind of like yours, talking direct to camera. But I thought this is today. I thought I cannot be the best in the world at that. I'm competing with Mel Robbins and Joe Rogan and you, but I can probably be the best in the world at this other thing.
Welcome to the Expert in You podcast, the show for professional entrepreneurs, experts, authors, speakers, coaches, and consultants who are ready to elevate their business, expand their influence, and boost their bank accounts. Join us as we dive deep with industry-leading experts who share their top strategies, invaluable insights, practical tips, and personal experiences to help you achieve extraordinary growth and success. Whether you're looking to sharpen your skills, stay ahead of the curve, or find that competitive edge, this podcast is your ultimate resource for unlocking your full potential. So tune in, get inspired, grab your coffee, and let's unlock the expert in you. Hey everyone, I want to welcome you back to another episode of Expert in You. And I have Aurora Winter with me today. She is the CEO of Same Page Publishing. Aurora, welcome to the show.
Oh, it's great to be here with you, Ann.
You have quite the resume, I just have to say. Everything from TV producer to you name it. So I'm going to let you just give a little bit of your backstory and then tell everyone what you do now in your business and who you help.
It sounds great, Anne, and I think this will be an absolutely fantastic show for all of your audience. We're going to dive into how they can turn their words into wealth, and I'm going to give some tips they can use right away. So
Perfect.
my background is I'm an award-winning screenwriter. I'm a former TV writer-producer. I've launched several seven-figure businesses, and I have written 10 books, including Turn Words into Wealth. I love communication. I love helping people find their $1 million message and bring the gold out in themselves so they can express it to others and change the world, make a bigger difference as an expert. And to do so, I founded Same Page Publishing, where we help people publish best-selling, award-winning books that are worth talking about.
I love it. I love it. So how long have you been doing this?
I have been helping people with their books since 2010, but
Oh,
since
okay.
2020, I dialed it in, and we now have what I call the spoken author method. And
Mm-hmm.
now it is so fun and easy. Instead of just helping people and reading their manuscripts and then they're agonizing with the writing, I interview them. So most people have no problem talking about their areas of passion or their expertise or their life story. And then I love crafting stories. So it's easy for me to turn that raw manuscript or that raw transcript into a manuscript. And the cool thing is they get video. So they get hundreds of pieces of video or snippets of text that they can use to promote their ideas even before the book comes out.
I love it. So good. So who do you mainly serve? Who are your best clients?
My best clients are people who are already up to something, like they're already making a difference in the world, but they want to 10x their impact and their income. So they're not people who are like, maybe someday I'll start a business. They're
Right, right.
got,
I
they
think you and I had this conversation.
yeah, they're already a
Yes.
coach, they're already an expert, and they would like to get on the speaking circuit, or they would like to have a better way to spread their message one to many instead of all the one-to-one conversations that they are probably having. And a
Right.
book or a video, anytime you capture your expertise in fixed form, that's a
Mhm.
great way to share it one to many. Actually, we have a video that went viral this week. So
Oh,
when,
congratulations. That's
yeah, it
exciting.
was
Okay,
it
wait,
was
was it AI or was it what kind of video was it?
I wrote a fantasy series. We create all kinds of different videos for my
Hmm.
stuff and my clients. So I have a young adult fantasy series, Magic
Right.
Mystery in the Multiverse, and we're doing short videos inspired by the book that are like little mini movie trailers. So they're short, like 2 minutes long, and it's sort of like if you imagined a fantasy story as a music video.
Mhm.
People can see it at Anna Zest series. Anyway, we only launched the channel. It's only got 4 videos, And the fourth one has over 250,000 views already.
Oh my gosh, that
And we
is
posted it like not even a week ago. It's got like a 7.5% click-through rate. So it's really
so
cool
great.
to see, like, because I wrote this, I obviously wrote the book, but I also wrote the script for the video. And then
Mhm.
my team are so, I got a video game producer, like software
Yes.
engineer, like they're very techy. So they can take my script and turn it into amazing video that's
But you showed
animated.
me one of them when we
That
first,
yeah,
yes,
that's
when
right.
we
I
first
did. I'm like,
met. And yeah, we were talking about having you on the show, and you showed me one of them, and it looked like a Disney movie. I was like, this is
yeah,
amazing. Yes. Yeah, so
you
cool.
can
And
see
you
that
said that is your new thing that you're just having so much fun with.
I'm having so much fun with it. And you're doing podcasts. It's a lot of time. You pre-interview the guest,
Yes.
your assistant sets it up. You have to do makeup, lighting, hair, and then you're on. And if the guest doesn't show up or if they say something stupid, you have to edit it. Well, what's really cool about the animated AI is I write the script and they say what I wrote.
Right. Right.
So that's kind of perfect.
It's really cool too, the way you've brought in all of your, TV production background and everything that you've done in the past, and you are now bringing that into your business. And these are really new ways that you are bringing it into your business. And I actually want to talk about this. We did not talking about this on the show. That was confusing,
It's organic, so.
but I actually want to talk about the fact that you even told me you cut away some things that in your business because you wanted to go this new direction. And that's really important for people to know. We have a lot of entrepreneurs and people in business listening to this show. And it's really important to know when you have a direction in your business, you want to, like, less is more, right? So you
Yeah.
literally simplify by cutting away the things that are no longer serving you or working you, or maybe just don't even light you up, so that you
Yeah.
can put your energy into where you see the future for your business. And so many people don't do that. Like, they hang on to
I love
stuff
that you're
way too
saying
long.
that. To have a really big yes, you need to have a strong no.
Yes.
Even this morning, it was very interesting because I have another YouTube channel called Strategic Basics, which is also AI enhanced with B-roll and music. And yeah, it's pretty nice for a show kind of like yours, talking direct to camera. But I thought this is today. I thought I cannot be the best in the world at that. I'm competing with Mel Robbins and Joe Rogan and you. But I can probably be the best in the world at this other thing. Because to take my Hollywood screenwriting expertise and then to add it to this new tech with my team that are software engineers and all, excited about it, like, and also get out the gate first.
I was just going to say, you're also like first to market, almost like you're a trailblazer in that. And now
Exactly.
everybody's going to be trying to do it, but you already be ahead of the curve.
It's like so new. Most people in business aren't even paying attention to this.
I
And
hadn't
what?
seen it, or no, when you showed it to me, I was like, wow, this is
It's
amazing.
it's
Yeah.
only just in October 2025 that we're able to do that. It was when
Mm-hmm.
OpenAI dropped Sora 2, which is amazing. But
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing, I've noticed other people trying to do videos, and the videos look breathtaking, but there's no story, so you don't stick. You
Mm,
need a story to be really compelling.
right.
You need to understand what I call the movie trailer mindset.
Yes.
And then you also need to sort of think like a showrunner, think like somebody who is responsible for a whole series on Netflix. So that's,
Mm,
my bullseye. If people want the movie trailer mindset plus thinking like a showrunner,
mm.
that's what I do. I'm calling it like the brand showrunner. So what do I mean about thinking like a showrunner? It's not only about grabbing the first 8 seconds. It's like, is it must see TV? You got to come back and
Mm.
watch next week what's happening. And
Oh,
so, for
so good.
example, with the Anna Zest videos, we're doing something super clever and it'll make sense to you because you've seen it before. It's just a short video, like a music video, except it's a fantasy story. It's about 2 minutes long. And at the end of the 2 minutes, though, you see the final credit, Anna Zest series. And then after that, there's a little something, something. So there's a little joke or a little aside or something
Mhm.
happening. And so we're training the viewers to watch till the end.
So good.
And the view time is absolutely amazing.
Well, and also that's how a lot of video goes viral, is people sticking with it and watching
Yeah,
all the way
because
through.
YouTube
So
rewards the length that
yes.
people are watching. Anyway,
Yeah.
so it's really
So
fun.
cool.
Yeah. And what I want the listeners and viewers to take away from this conversation is why not lean into AI and
Mhm.
see what it can do for you? And if there's some things that you think could be done and you need a team, you could reach out to somebody like me. You
Mhm.
can book a call at bookcall.biz. But here's the thing. I think either we're going to work for AI or it's going to work for us.
I
There's
agree with
nothing in the
that.
middle, right?
I
So
agree with that.
if you are, following Ann's podcast and you're doing everything that she says, then you're an expert, right? And so that is the place you want to be because if you're an expert and you're doing extraordinary work for extraordinary pay, AI
Mhm.
will work for you, but you need to learn
Yes.
to harness it. But the people who are doing average work for average pay are
Mhm.
in danger of working for
Yes.
AI. So I love to help people build an extraordinary brand that
Mhm.
gets them to be the go-to expert that people hire, that they say, no, I absolutely got to talk to Ann Carden, or I've absolutely got to talk to Aurora Winter by name, instead of just, I need a coach.
Hi, friend. I have an exciting announcement. I hope you're enjoying this episode of Expert in You podcast, but I have to ask you, have you checked out the latest issue of Expert in You magazine yet? It's jam-packed with rich content, powerful strategies, inspiring stories, and so much more to help you elevate your business and personal growth. Don't miss out. Go grab your digital copy now and join our community of experts making a difference every day. Go to expertinyoumagazine.com and check out your digital copy today. Transform your expertise into success with Expert in You magazine. It's not just a publication, it is a movement. I love that you're saying all this because I was just doing some research about the future of consulting. In fact, I just did a solo podcast, The Future of Consulting and Professional Services going into 2026. And McKinsey and Deloitte was saying that the market is going to hit trillions of dollars, or the industry is going to hit trillions of dollars in professional services, but they said also because of companies downsizing due to AI, more and more people will be entering the market. Well,
Mm,
so that's good news for someone who already is playing at a high level in the market. And it's really tough news for people that have been kind of mediocre and playing down here. And because one of the other things it talked about is how premium is going to be where the play is. The company
premium
is
is
going to
absolutely
be
where the
they're going to
play
be
is.
looking for the experts. They're going to be looking for specialists. They're going to be paying them the big dollars because if they can bring in one expert to basically replace three employees and they're paying employees six figures or even multiple six figures, what kind of revenue does that open up for the consultant or for the professional service provider? But you're going to have to do things different than your competitors.
Exactly right. And one of the things you're going to have to do differently, or I encourage you to do differently, is really think about your brand
Yes,
as your most
100%.
valuable asset. If you don't have a
Yes,
brand, then that means that your work is interchangeable with other people's. So
absolutely.
your face, your point of view, your
Mhm.
taste, and also your skill as a coach or as a leader, whether you're a coach or not, that human skill of coaching others, those I
Mhm.
think are the four human brand identifiers. And if you have a valuable brand, you can sell it, you can
Exactly.
exit, and you can likely make 10x
Mhm.
or even more what the average player is making. I want to just give a quick metaphor because I'm the metaphor girl. I
I
think
remember you saying that actually. Go ahead.
yeah. I think the good way to think about AI, one good way, is that it's a tool. It's a
Mhm.
tool like a basketball. So if you give a basketball to Michael Jordan, it's worth billions of dollars because he
Mhm.
knows how to play basketball at the highest level. You
Right.
give a basketball to me, it's probably worth a sprained ankle because I do not know how to play basketball at the highest level. And so consider that as you are using AI for the things that really matter. If you won't be able to get the tool to do something beyond what you can do. So I like helping people, publish award-winning books and get
Mhm.
amazing videos that go viral because not everybody can do that because you haven't necessarily invested 10 years of
Mhm.
time or 10,000 hours or whatever to master that. So I think we should, in order to be extraordinary at whatever we're doing, we also need an extraordinary team.
Mhm.
When it matters, get the best. It's kind of like the difference between building a house without a blueprint, or let's have the blueprint first and get it professionally designed.
And that is why experts will be the people that people will go after and will look for.
Yeah, exactly right.
Okay, so what do you want people to know from this show? What's the message you want to get out there to people?
Okay. Well, the thing that I'm really stoked about, of course, is well, I'd love them to read Turn Words into Wealth and get the neuroscience and get 7 different ways to do that. They can get
Mhm.
this book for free at turnwordsintowealth.com. It gives you 7 ways to make 7 figures as a thought leader
I
from your
love it.
book. And I have all kinds of stories to share from that. But my new book that's coming out in 2026 is called Brand Strategy in the Age of AI. Catch the
Okay.
wave and own the future. And I would love seeing as people will probably be listening to this maybe at the beginning of 2026, or they'll be thinking about their 2026 plans. I would love to challenge people to make a plan for 2026 that's different from your plan from 2025,
Mhm.
because the rate of change is exponential. And I think there's an opportunity like never before to build your brand and to become known as the go-to expert in your field. And here's the encouraging thing, a little bit of stardust can go a long way. You don't have to have a huge list. You don't have to have 1 million people on your YouTube
Right.
channel to make a big difference. And in fact, I think a book is a great way to go because Amazon is the number 3 search engine,
Mhm.
but YouTube is also great. It's the number 2 search engine. And even a little bit of stardust can go a long way. For example, I have a client who's a litigation attorney, Michael Stockham, and I'm helping him write a series of legal thrillers. His books have got over 3 million page reads, over 3,000 reviews. He won American Fiction Award. He just won book
Amazing.
book of the year, but his income from his fiction is not yet at the John Grisham level. However,
Right.
here's the thing, here's the point that I want to make because it applies to everybody listening because he is a little bit special as a best-selling award-winning author. When big clients hire a litigation attorney, they're like, okay, there's these dozen people who have
Mhm.
all great degrees. They all are capable of doing the job. They basically all look like white men in gray suits. And then, oh, there's this one with a little stardust because he's a
Yeah.
best-selling award-winning
The
author.
rock star.
Yeah. And so even though he's not like John Grisham yet, although we're working on it, he has secured seven
Mhm.
figure deals for his company because that extra stardust gives something special. So how can you add that extra little something something to what you're
Mhm.
up to? Maybe it's your book, maybe it's your videos. Can you add something that lets people know that you're an expert or that there's something unique and special and extraordinary about you? The worst thing is to be just another X, just
Just
another coach,
another.
just another consultant or whatever.
I love that you're actually talking about this because of course it's what my whole brand is built on, right? And helping people do this. And you're absolutely right. If people compare two people, whoever stands out, whoever looks like they're doing bigger things, they're going to win the business every single time.
Yeah.
And so many people, it's crazy to me how many people don't leverage the opportunities that we have today. You and I talked about this years ago. I would have to advertise in magazines, and
Yeah.
you would advertise in that, you'd pay thousands of dollars for that ad. And then once that magazine next issue came out, that ad was gone. But now
Gone.
we have media and things on platforms that it compounds, it multiplies, it doesn't go away. We've
Yeah.
never had that opportunity before. And even to repurpose all of that content, to take what you're doing and repurpose it and become even omnipresent. You talk about little sprinkles or little stardust, but you can take that little stardust and you can spread it everywhere. And it's crazy to me, Aurora, how many people aren't doing this. Why
Yeah.
do you think that is? Why do you think people are not taking advantage
Well,
of
I'm going to let my
what you
mother
can?
have a word here because what she would say is beware the comfort zone.
Oh gosh, yes.
And that's why I think people don't take advantage. They're comfortable. But
Yes.
I really would love to, with all kindness in my heart, shake people up because
Mhm.
2026 what was comfortable in
It's going to be
2025,
very competitive.
it's going to be very competitive. But in 2026, you have a chance to be proactive and
Mm-hmm.
build yourself up as an expert with your book, your YouTube channel, your videos, your little stardust, or a lot of stardust.
You're right.
I think it's an exciting time to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
And also, a lot of jobs are going to be eliminated by AI.
They will.
So just being good enough isn't good enough for
Right.
2026. So I
It
invite you.
already hasn't been, but people just
True.
haven't caught up with that yet, right?
Yeah.
It's actually been that way for a few years where,
Yeah.
yeah.
So work with Anne or one of her coaches and identify what's unique and extraordinary about you. What are you passionate about? What do you really care about? When I got my MBA in 2025, I was like, I could do anything. I could live anywhere. Too much choice. Then I did this really great exercise, which I wrote about in Turn Words into Wealth. And it's just, make a list, write it out longhand, 20 things that you're curious about. And then write, like, what world problems would you like to solve? And so think through all the things you're curious about and all the problems you'd like to solve, and then look at the patterns because in what you've just downloaded is your unique DNA or your unique blueprint for what's special about you. And when you're passionate about things, you go that extra mile, or you just love it. So when I did that in 2025, I like noticed this pattern. I'm like, of all the 20 things I'm curious about, it's like screenwriting, stand-up comedy, publishing, movies, videos, all. And then there was like health. I'm like, there's a pattern here. And then problems I wanted to solve. It's like I love helping thought leaders get their message out. I love
Mm-hmm.
helping people raise capital. I love people stepping into their greatness.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was another pattern there. And so that's why I started Same Page Publishing. I'm like, all right, there's the answer.
Yeah. So good. So
Yeah.
good. All right. Final words. Final words to my audience. Shoot.
Okay, 2026 can be absolutely outstanding. You matter, your story matters. I invite you to write that book if it's been on your heart, get her done, or launch your new YouTube channel or your podcast. Like live up and share the
Yeah.
messages, the things that you wish you'd known last year or 10 years ago. You can change people's lives by sharing it. And again, you can have the gift book at turnwordsintowealth.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun having you on. You and I kind of sing the same song, so it's fun to collaborate with someone who thinks the same way and is doing some of the same things. So it's great, Aurora. It's been great having you here.
Thank you, Anne.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to the show and share it. I always say sharing is caring. And look, I bring these experts and these guests on. Go and do business with them. She is amazing. I have to tell you, she blew me away when we were having a conversation around having her on the show. And I just think the world of her. She's a true expert in her industry and in what she's doing. And just, go connect with her. You can find her on LinkedIn. I think that's actually how we came across each other, isn't
Yeah,
it?
LinkedIn is
So
good.
LinkedIn, yeah, I love LinkedIn. It's my favorite platform. So, but you can connect with her there, see what she's up to, see what she's doing, grab her book. I just can't say enough about her. So take advantage of the people that I have on this show. I have them on here for a reason because they're at the top of their industry. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. Go rock your business and God bless you. Until next time. The content of this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. Although I share strategies, ideas, and success stories based on real experiences, results are never guaranteed. Every business is unique, and outcomes depend on individual effort, market conditions, and many other factors. By listening, you agree that I and my guests are not responsible for your results or actions based on the content shared. Thank you for tuning in today. If you're as excited as I am about scaling up your influence, business, and bank account, then I have just the thing for you. But first, make sure you subscribe to the show. Second, make sure you share it with someone you care about because sharing is caring. And third, head on over to join me in my next free virtual exclusive workshop where we'll explore proven strategies to boost your business and maximize your potential. Look, it doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you're looking to take your business to the next level, my workshops are designed for you. So head on over to expertinyouworkshop.com to reserve your spot and get ready to transform your expertise into extraordinary success. I'm looking forward to seeing you there and helping you achieve incredible growth. Until next time, make sure you're always seeking the expert in you, and God bless. Have an amazing day.